semiconductors. It is an element that functions as conductor or insulator depending on factors such as the electric or magnetic field, radiation, pressure, or temperature of the environmental in which it is located. Semiconductors materials occupy an intermediate position in the range of conductivities between conductors and insulators. A semiconductor material is one having a conductivity intermediate between that of metals and insulators. Another inequality, physical properties.
Some semiconductors, such as silicon, germanium, and selenium, are elements that have characteristics immediate between conductors and insulators. Bodies serve and maintain one thing more the other. However, under certain conditions, the same elements allow the flow of electric current in the one direction, but not in the opposite direction. This property is used to refit alternating current, the sine radio exchangers, amplified electrical current, signal fusion at switches of gates to and digital electronics, among others.
Currently, many electronics devices has been developed using its transport properties. Some of these semiconductors are thermistors. Its conductivity depends on the temperature we need it. Pressure transducers. When pressure is applied to this type of semiconductors, its atoms close to energy gap nanons, and the less to significantly increase its conductivity. Rectifiers is produced by joining N and P types. This happens when the electrons are concentrated in the N type conjunctures and empty space in P-type conjunctures. These electronics imbalance creates a voltage tap the conductors. Bipolar conjunction transducers. This transistor is used as a switch or amplifier, typically used in central processing units of computers for efficiency in rapid response to the switch. Field effects transistors are often used to store information in computers' memory. The field effects transistors behaves somewhat differently from those bipolar conjunction. Semiconductors are elements that are shorter than that of a metal, but about the good conductors of insulating electric conductivity. Semiconductors materials most commonly used is silicon, which is the most abundant element in nature after oxygen. Other semiconductors are germanium and selenium. For some times, this past has also begun to use sulfur. Common to them all is that they are trivalent silicon having electronic configurations.
That's right.
The diode is a semiconductor device that allows passage of electric current in one direction with characteristics similar as switch. In simplified terms, the characteristics curve of the diode port consists of two regions. Below a certain difference in potential, it behaves like an open circuit, no conduction, and above it as a closed circuit with a resistor very small.
Because of this behavior, they are often called rectifiers and devices that are capable of suppressing the negative part of any signal. as an initial step to convert alternating current into direct current. The voltage rectifier diode bridge is to convert alternating current into direct current. We have to realize that the AC has two polarity for all practical purposes. However, if you have DC, polarity must be respected.
Rectification process, the current and voltage that companies distribute to our homes, businesses or other is alternating current. For electronic device, third, we can function properly. The AC must become current. To perform this operation, semiconductor diodes forming rectifiers circuit are used. Initially, the line 110 to 120 volts AC or other is reduced to one lower as 12 or 15 AC using a transformer. At the output of the rectifier, circuit transformer sets, and this is how we get a direct current output using a semiconductor in an electrical circuit. To perform this operation, semiconductor diodes forming rectifier circuit are used. Initially, the line voltage 110 to 120 volts AC or other is reduced to one lower as 12 or 15 volts AC using a transformer. At the output of the rectifier, circuit transformer sets, and this is how we get a direct current output using a semiconductor in an electrical circuit.
Semiconductors is